Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Now basically this is going to be a vinyl update because I've got like a lot of like records in that recently, so I've got some online purchases to show and what I'll show like towards like the end of this video, and like I've also got some stuff from like a record fair as well, and like also like at like the end of this video like I'll show like a like a Paul McCartney album, like one of his more like recent albums what I managed to find on vinyl, so like so stay tuned for that. So basically, like I'll get started with like some like miscellaneous items. What I've got some CDs and a cassette. So the CDs I've got recently are this one here, Billy Joel's Greatest Hits here. This is just from my dad's collection here. So there's all like the great tracks on it there. There's a track listing. So very pleased to have that CD. What I got online here, Then and Now. The Who. Not sure what this is actually called. Yeah, just The Who, Then and Now it's called, and like this is like all like the big songs in it. Like I'm just getting like like into The Who, like as I said like in like my last update, I think Greatest Hits are like a great way to get interested into like an artist's career. So like that, that is like exactly what the CD has done. So I'll now probably try to look at getting some of the Who's albums, and I like also found a like I've been off like over like the last couple of days on study leave, and like one day like I was a bit bored, so I thought I'd go through my dad's cassette collection, like kind of like inspired by Rock Boy 680. He done a video on his cassette collection, and like I'm also sure that James Lawman done something like on his cassettes recently as well. So but as I looked through like my dad's collection, wasn't really that much there, but I did see one of interest, and it is ELO The Light Shines On cassette here. Also like this was like the only like ELO cassette what James owned as well. So there's the cassette, and it's like a little book and it all folds out. Like I'm not big on like cassettes, but I just thought that I'd get this one and I get this one for like my dad's collection, and there's something what can interest me. What's on it is basically just like early Greatest Hits albums. Has some great songs in it: Roll Over Beethoven, Mama, Showdown, Water 58 Overture, and then some slightly lesser tracks from like the first album, which as some of you probably know, that's my least favourite ELO album, the first one. So now I've got some stuff from a record fair what I've been to recently. So so basically, like went to this record fair, like I was a bit disappointed with it because it's one it's one like I always tend to go to, and I didn't really have like that much stuff I was like what I was actually like looking for, but I did I didn't come back like empty-handed though. I found a few things that interested me which I bought. So first thing is a McCartney single. This is All My Trials. This is from 1990 I think. I'm familiar with the song because it's on the McCartney Years DVD, but I'm not too sure like why he put this out. Like it's a traditional song, like All My Trials. So I'm not sure like if this was like maybe like in protest or something, because I know that Paul was doing like a lot of like he was supporting like a lot of causes during like the early 90s. So that's what like this could have been to support, like, or it could have just been like a McCartney single. I really don't know that much about it, but like, I've never seen it before. Like I believe it's like it's one like his rarest singles, but it's not like mega rare, but it's just like something you don't see every day. So now onto the albums I got. We got Sheet Music by 10cc. This was £1.50, so that's an amazing price. This does come with the insert here, like a lyric insert, which is really cool. And then they also have the album as well, just in a plain like in a sleeve. Not sure if it came in like a fancy one like when it was originally released, but it's on UK Records here. That's what it's called. This is a pretty solid album, like the second album I think it is. So that's kind of before they became like really big, but I suppose like, they had like a number one like before this, Rubber Bullets. So they were a pretty big band anyway. So that's that one there. Next one we got was Dire Straits' Love Over Gold. This was the album that actually got me like interested in like Dire Straits. Telegraph Road is on here. That will probably be my favourite Dire Straits song. Well, it's up there for me, like in like my favourite Dire Straits songs. Says the inner sleeve here, not much design wise on it, and then the label is on Vertigo Records here. So that's it there. This one here was £4, so I maybe overpaid a tad. There was another one for about £2, but that was in like quite bad condition, and but this one though, like the sleeves in quite nice condition. So now, the last thing I got from the record fair was this one here, John Lennon Rock and Roll. This is the MFP version of the Music for Pleasure version, so it's a slightly cheaper one. It's not like an Apple original, but I'm not too bothered about it because it's basically like the same cover as like the original one. Because the MFP version of Mind Games like mucked about with that one, but with this one they remained the main faithful to like the original album cover. So let's get it no fancy in a sleeve there, just on MFP records there. Right, so I came out the record fair. I think I spent about £15 on that lot, and I was a bit disappointed with it really. So I said to my dad, let's go to this other this other record shop, and I can see what I'll see what I find there. So these next things are stuff what I got from that shop. So I got 2 singles from the record shop. First one is the Kinks' "Come Dancing." Quite a big hit for them in the early 80s, 82, 83 I think it was. Yeah, so that's it there. "Come Dancing" backed with Noise. So I have no idea what that song is, but yeah, I thought that I could get this on there because I'm probably not that likely to get the album what this is taken from, so this is nice just to have the single. And then I also got this one here, a Wings single. This is "Give Ireland Back to the Irish," a song that I really don't like, but I just thought that I'd get it for the McCartney singles collection. It is what is getting hard to find. I paid £3.50 for this, which I know is a lot for a single, and it's not even in the original sleeve, but I just thought that I might as well get it. So this is Give Ireland Back to the Irish. I also saw Mary Had a Little Lamb in the picture sleeve, but I decided not to get that, but I think I should have got that one now, because I believe that's quite rare. So that's now the albums I got from this other shop was John Lennon and Yoko Ono, "Milk and Honey" here. So guys, this was his this was the album released after his death. That's back up there, and the inside looks like that there. And then it has the the original inner sleeve here. And then on Polydor Records, so they weren't on Geffen Records anymore. They changed to Polydor now. So that's it there. I am of the opinion that if you combine John Lennon's tracks from this album and Double Fantasy, you'd have his best album, because I think this was a great period for John, and his last recording sessions for Double Fantasy. He was writing some of his best material then. So but yeah, I do think that if he released an album just solo during 1980, then he would have had his best album. So but this is pretty good. They're not as good as Double Fantasy. There's still some great songs on here, but it's just but just not as good as that album. And the final thing I got from the record store was this here, my first Tom Petty album. It is Full Moon Fever. So so basically I saw this and I remembered someone saying, probably James Lack, that it that this was quite a rare album to find on vinyl. And it was only about £6, so I was thinking, should I get it, should I just leave it? So I decided to get it, and listened to it, really loved it. And then I checked how much it was going for on eBay, and they were wanting £30 was the cheapest. So £6 for this was a real steal. So original in a sleeve here, and then the record as well here on this custom label. So this album here is probably considered to be Tom Petty's best album, and I really enjoyed it. So I'd definitely be interested in getting some of his other material. So yes, really good album. Now onto the stuff I got online here. First thing here is a a single by Paul Simon what arrived just today. I paid I think this was £1 on Amazon, brand new, for £1. And like I'm like about £2 postage, so it came to about £3. This is Outrageous, the song here, on just single on white vinyl here. This is from 2006. This song from the album Surprise. So like, what made me get this single was basically like it wasn't just the fact that it was like dirt cheap like on Amazon. Like it's because the chances of me like actually getting this the album like on vinyl to this about like what this song is on is like it's very slim, because it's going for about £300 Surprise album. So like this single will definitely do for now. It is back to a slip slide in a way, which was one of his 70s hits. I would have preferred it if he put one of the songs from like the album Surprise on like the B-side, but slip sliding away is like still a great song. So this is a really nice single to get. And then final two things I'm going to show is the first one is one that I was hoping to pick up at the record fair, but they didn't have one. It's this album here, Simon and Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary and Thyme. So I got this off eBay and I paid £6 for this. This is a British stereo one here, because there's so many variations of this. There's like an American one, and there's also a mono one and everything as well. So this is a British one, but it's not on original, unfortunately. It is on the 70s CBS label, so probably like a late like a late 70s pressing this is, but it's in fantastic condition, plays great like all the way through, and it was like really cheap as well. So so very happy to have this album. And now the final thing I'm going to show is something what I still kind of can't believe that I have. It is it's one of Paul McCartney's albums, like one of his more recent albums. Well, as you know, like tend to go for like silly money. And this one though is like it's probably like one of like the cheaper ones. Like out of like his more expensive albums. It is Memory Almost Full here on vinyl. So so basically interesting packaging to this one though. It's that doesn't come in like a proper sleeve. It like comes with this rather flimsy sort of paper fold out thing here. So opens up like that, and then that, and then it all sort of folds out into a big poster. So it's not like a sleeve or anything. Like it's just like sort of folded poster really. What like acts as like the album cover as well. So I think the packaging could have been a tad better to this, but it's pretty cool though. Like at least it's like unique. And then we have like the inner sleeve here, lyric sleeve, and then the vinyl as well. So I paid £40 for this, which I know does sound like a lot, but but that is like quite like a good price for this. Like like this now, like it's about like the average price that these tend to go for now, and he has like other albums as well are like much more expensive than this. I mean Chaos and Creation on vinyl, like you're looking at about £100. Same with Flaming Pie and Run Devil Run. So I consider this like a really good deal. This is also my favourite album as well, like out of like those ones that are more expensive. So I suppose it's a win-win situation at the end of the day. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like I know I said that I wouldn't make like any videos like while I'm on study leave, but then like I do like two in like rather I do like two within like about like 2 days. So right, yes, like exams like going like well like I've got 2 more to go, and then like I'll be back to like normal service. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please like it, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.